My name is Ratan. You can call me Robby, and I'm an associate professor and AT&T scholar in the Department of Media and Information in the College of Communication Arts and Sciences. I have 4 children. They are almost 9, 6, and I have twin babies. They're 1 and 1. And they're all boys. And my wife is a professor here as well. She's on the teaching faculty in the teacher education department in the College of Education, and she used to be a high school teacher. We met in California. I had just finished grad school. She was at Palo Alto High School teaching, and from there we moved to Los Angeles where I did my PhD. And so she came along and we're like, hey, let's get married, start a family, move somewhere that has fewer restaurants than Los Angeles, like Michigan, yay. At first we were disappointed by the restaurant scene, but everything else was cool. And then we've come to really appreciate what a great place it is to raise a family, being an academic and having a family. Like I said, intellectual freedom, but then there's also kind of temporal freedom, right? You have to be there for class almost no matter what. I taught class multiple times sick this semester. It totally sucked in the beginning of the semester. All my kids were getting sick. I was getting sick. But you grit your teeth through that, and then you can do whatever you want all summer. You can do your research wherever you want in the world. I don't have to come in to the office, and my office is like a living room, and I do come in to do research here. I could do my research anywhere though. I work a lot. I work till midnight some nights. I love what I do though, so that's all good. So I have a lot of freedom to spend time with my kids when I need to, and to work when I need to, and so that's I would say I have a work-life balance that is just like heavy on both sides of the scale. I have been at MSU since the year 2012 in January, and that was my first professor job. In the back. Go ahead.
Both sides of the story, but one is refuted.
Say it louder.
Both sides of an argument, but one side is refuted.
Both sides of an argument are presented, but one is refuted. And what does that lead to?
That leads to a higher persuasion.
Again?
More persuasion.
More persuasion, yes. Yes. What do I do here? I do research. I study virtual worlds, video games, effects of those things on people, particularly with respect to education, health, and socially important outcomes. But so we want to see the self-efficacy change throughout the semester, and maybe it changes based on how people experience this assignment. Maybe the people who really felt like their video skills improved also increased self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is just like a general confidence. Yeah. I discovered that I love research. I mentioned that anecdote recently, so it's fresh in my head, but I discovered that it's really fun to just spend my career learning about things that I find interesting, and it's an amazing privilege actually as far as careers go, to have the academic kind of intellectual freedom to pursue what you're interested in. At the time, my first research project focused on the evolution of hip-hop music and technology and race relations. So I went to London and I interviewed rappers, DJs, and producers about their uses of technology in music production. I did that really because I almost couldn't believe that someone would give me money to go talk to rappers, DJs, and producers for a summer and then write about it. It sounded great. So after I did that, then I learned that I was a little more interested in quantitative methods, experiments and surveys, than interviews and focus groups. And here I am playing a video game right now, and we can call this research. Holy crap. So, I don't spend a lot of time playing video games. I wish I could spend more. But at least I get an occasion, such as right now during the interview, to play a video game. Or, if a new game comes out and I need to understand how it might be influencing people, or if my kids are interested in a new game, I'll play it with them and try to think about what effects it might have on them. So in some ways I ruin my passions by studying them. Bitcoin. Ooh, you want to do like explaining blockchain to people?
That might be interesting.
Oh.
Have you seen these in 5 levels videos that Wired put out? This is genius. So basically, they have, and I think Bitcoin might even be, cryptocurrency might even be one of them. But so basically, they have the 5 levels video series.
I start off by waking up and thinking, oh crap, I'm dealing with babies again. I'm feeding them milk, I'm changing their diapers, I'm hoping they go back to sleep, and they invariably don't at some point. So then I'm getting up. My wife is downstairs getting breakfast ready and lunch ready for the big kids. So I'm like managing a baby while trying to get ready for class, or just in general. But class mornings are the worst because I also have to shave, or I try to shave. So like there's a baby on the ground, maybe 2, and I'm shaving and they're crying, and then the big kids are trying to get up and possibly they're crying because they're grumpy. There might be a babysitter in the house, which makes things much easier in the mornings. Hand a baby or 2 off to them, they're feeding them breakfast. I'm telling the big kids to move their butts, brush their teeth, etc. And at some point we all get out of the door. It's insanity, but it's like, it's our regular insanity, so we're used to it. And then let's say I go to teach a class, and I'm like really intensely focused on that. And then after that, or on the days I don't teach class, it's often meetings all day, meeting with students, meeting with research groups, meeting with other faculty about stupid committees. I mean, really important topics of departmental importance. And so I do all these meetings, and then I have all these kind of research-oriented activities throughout the day, and then I go back to my family in the evening. That's my life. Hockey. Oh man, hockey is my favorite thing in the world. I spend 2 evenings a week playing hockey at Suburban Ice, and I'm terrible, but I really love it. Hockey's great. Hockey is so fun, and once you start playing as an adult, they don't check anymore because, we're all old and frail. All right, riding to class. I'm the guy like on the ski slopes, following my kids, like skiing with the GoPro. Well, like I just hold my phone. I'm gonna tell you about this car. This is the car that I've wanted ever since I was a little boy.
Really?
I never knew it. It is a Volkswagen Golf R, meaning it looks like a Volkswagen Golf, just an unassuming little hatchback cruising down suburban streets, when in fact it is a 292 turbo engine, 292 horsepower turbo engine, all-wheel drive.